That's in the neighborhood. Say word.
Yo, what's poppin' with y'all ashy yapping? Nico in the building making auntie back the light. Okay, I'm just fooling, let me cool it. See y'all listening? Join us as we get these big ups to black excellence. News you can use to uplift your kinfolk them. Feed them something different than that circus that gon' feed in. Just enough humor so it never be your boy. So welcome Mr. Martin, Mr. African Ish and more.
About to make it public now. And I'm gonna tell y'all.
Yeah. Big Mami. Yeah. Red lipstick, 32 inches. Got the girls all feeling pretty. I ain't got a man, I got many. Oh, you getting money? Well, come and spend it. This is business, nigga, you can't get it. I'm in my feelings with that bitch. Taking my ass, only fucking niggas, them Benjis, blowing clouds from my face. Telephone rocks, chase my phone, set my plate. After the club, I'm on my way. We like eyes in the room, he sending bottles to my room. My friend said, this from who? Said my motherfucking boo. They my man, and I mean it. He just my baby, only for the weekend. He spin the cake and eat it. After he finishes play, he gotta beat it. When Ghost is right, he put his hand on my thighs, send my panties to the side. Yeah, we been I crashed his ride, making out in his coat, drunk as fuck. Off that dude is going down in 3, 2. Red lipstick, 32 inches. Got the girls all sitting pretty. I ain't got a man, I got many. Oh, you getting money? Or come and spend it. This is business, nigga, you can't hit it. I'm in my section with bad bitches, shaking number ass. Only fuck with niggas who keep them Benjis.
Should I get the app StreamYard or no? Should I download the app or the StreamYard app?
Thank you.
No, just asking.
Yeah. Big Mami. The fuck? You so baby that. You so baby that. Yeah. You baby daddy all up in my DMs. That nigga begging me to see him. When that cash out, nigga, fuck your BM. Bad bitch from the AM to the PM. I'ma tell you once, I ain't gonna tell you twice. I'ma be a bad bitch all my fucking life. Living life, bitch, fuck the price. Popping bottles all motherfucking night. I went big booty, Keisha, that's my best friend. My best son, like my sister, yeah, that's my evil twin. Like ecstasy, we make niggas hair spin. Cause if a bitch mad, then drop that fucking pen. Post a pic, make them sick, hoes mad, get off my dick. Bitch, you mad cause I'm the shit and you're the fucking toilet? Yeah, little bitch, yeah, you my biggest fan. I got your nigga in the motherfucking trance. Yeah, your baby daddy all up in my DMs. That nigga begging me to see him. Spend that cash out, nigga, fuck your BM. Bad bitch from the AM to the PM. Hold up, D-Lo. Bring the beat back. Drinking free all night on your niggas' tab. These bitches all jokes, so I fucking laugh. Cause if you want smoke, bitch, we got plenty that, plenty that, plenty that. Bitch, we got plenty that, plenty that, plenty that. Little bitch, yeah, yo nigga do as I say so. Like Simon says so. Booty feel like Play-Doh, he eat it like an egg. Niggas wanna spin a block, fuck nigga, I ain't gon' be there. Bitch, I'm outside shaking ass.
Me and her got the same birthday.
30 inches. Down my
That's how we got cool. I was like,
Smoking
great
crack.
birthday.
That's
Like,
how you know her.
I don't know her personally,
In
but
your
we friends on
fucking
Instagram.
Bitch, I'm Big Mami.
She said something about Price. I'm like, when your birthday? She's like, March 2nd. I'm like, hell no.
I would never call you. Go bitches. They stop and stare. I ain't put them up because I don't fucking got this nigga on this beat. Eating pussy through my underwear.
We got 30 seconds.
Daddy all up in my DMs. That nigga begging me to see him. Spend that cash out, nigga, fuck your BM. Bad bitch from the AM to the PM. Big Mami, Big Mami, that bitch. Yeah, bitch. Bitch on me. Yeah, he on my own.
Hey. Hey, turn it on up. We back on another episode of Ethnic Ish and More. It is episode number 23 of season 2, Big Mami's House. I like the name. It got a little ring. My favorite word, got a little razzle dazzle, little yeah on it. It got a little sprinkle of it on that thing, man. But as you see, as always, I'm one half of the wonderful tandem in this thing. I'm your host, NicoThaGreat.
Man, that's the Past Master.
And we are here doing our wonderful, wonderful thing we call postal podcasting, meaning rain, sleet, or snow.
We in this home.
We gonna come and give you all the good news, blues clues, and every other motherfucking thing that we could think of that day. But yeah, that was the first time I thought of that when it kind of rhymed with the news and shit. Blues Clues used to be my motherfucking show because I never knew how a nigga could draw one thing and find everything in the motherfucking house in the span of a couple minutes.
I just know when Old Boy disappeared, there's a lot of folks that was looking for it.
Yeah, the clue that Blue Flying was some dope because I seen them pictures and Steve was Steven. Steve looked like he was on the south side for a little bit, for a little while.
Missing a couple teeth and shit.
But he doing this thing, man. But we got a wonderful guest in the house tonight. I know y'all see it. You don't got to look at just both of us tonight. We got a wonderful, amazing guest. We're gonna clap it up for her. I'm gonna let her introduce herself to the. Thank y'all in the back for clapping so loud. We would like for y'all to calm down a little bit. We're gonna let her introduce herself tonight.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Big Mami Jeri with the what? Big T.
I think we need a DJ horn, Funk Flex to bring the Hiroshima bomb to this motherfucker. This bomb long as hell. That's why we call it the Hiroshima. That was a nice intro. I've never heard nobody provide such an introduction of self in such a manner.
Shout out to the both parts of that introduction. The beginning
and the yin, the yang, tit for tat. Do they got names? Some people be named. I always thought that was weird.
It's Big and Mommy.
Okay. I like that.
Typically one is bigger than the other. So
yeah, that's the big one, the biggest one.
The biggest. What Boogie say? Bitch, I'm big dude. Like, hell no, turn up here. But we got, we got the folks. Look, she bringing the people out tonight. See, that's why we got to have good folks on the show that bring the folks out. Keep it entertaining. Keep it going. And hell, I would have clicked the live if I heard somebody introduce themselves and they chest at the same time. I would have joined that motherfucker, man. But we don't got no clap ups for last week. Shout out to me and Pass having another.
Said her mic and her sound one.
Is it? Let me see.
Pull the mic closer to you.
Yeah, some of you got to talk directly in some of these. They ain't got them Shure mics where you could be like 30 feet away and the motherfuckers are still good. We sound a little better, Kobe. We sound a little better, bro. They be doing. I wish they would leave my settings alone up in here, but they be doing their thing, man. But I see her levels moving, so I know my peoples can hear her. So yeah, you just probably got to talk up a little more into there. Look, I feel you. If it weren't for this mic, I talk real quiet. Niggas like, you quiet. I'm like, nah, nigga, I can hear me. That's all that matters. I don't care if you heard me. I know what I said. But man, like as always, I'd like to welcome y'all ashy asses back. Y'all been kicking with us for. I've been doing this motherfucker shit. This is going on the 5th year.
Yeah.
That's going on the 5th
Like
year.
over 150 episodes.
Yeah, with a couple, and I actually gave it 4 years because it was 2 separate breaks. One the first time by myself for 6 months, then I brought it here. Then we took our 7th month break, which was wonderful and much needed. Wonderful and much needed. Don't get me wrong. I did miss y'all, but I did enjoy knowing my Wednesdays was free. My Wednesdays are still free.
Yeah.
But
we moved to Tuesdays.
We on Tuesday nights, man.
Tuesdays be like,
I be missing Taco Tuesday with the sisters.
Yeah.
That's because if I go eat a taco, I'm finna go to fuck home. I'm not finna come here and talk to nobody.
Distributing, and I already know somebody gonna be like, "Hey, fam, we have to have a conversation."
Man, come have y'all meeting here. Bring the ones down here. We not all of y'all, but it's too many of y'all niggas. But a couple could come, man. But man, Pass, what you got for us this week, man?
Hey, man. So I was just thinking about this the other day. First of all, I know it's in our random topics, but R.I.P. Dexter Scott King. He's the youngest son of Dr. King and Coretta Scott King. Passed away from a battle with prostate cancer at the age of 62. Died yesterday.
I get that looked at, fellas.
Yeah, hey, do not be afraid.
I'm almost up there. Yeah, I get that looked at, fellas.
You gotta go to the doctor, man.
There ain't nothing. Don't want to find out too late, man.
One of my coworkers just told me today, one of her friends passed away, 52. Like, fam.
When you young, you think 52 is old. Till you start getting older and realize, like, nigga, I'm 30. I'll be 35 in March. I'm like, bro, 52 is around, and a blink around the corner.
Yeah.
I need to get my life in order now because at 52, I ain't gonna say expect, but I'm not surprised if I got grandkids because shit, my son 13 now. So 20-something years, nigga, you got to get pump on something.
I'll fuck around and have a grandkid in the next 4-5 years.
Oh, Lord, that make my
stomach. My oldest 19.
I'm telling no.
I look young, but I'm old as shit.
He ain't old as shit. He just older than everybody in
Yeah,
here. He just older than everybody in here.
My oldest former students is 37, nigga.
But that's because you started doing that shit young.
Yeah, but shit, nigga, I'm still old.
Nah, they ain't 37, nigga.
Yes. Because
hold the oldest former student, but you like 40.
Yes.
So they was 3 in your class.
I was 21 and they was
18. Oh, damn, I ain't even. Damn, I thought you had started later than that.
I started teaching at 21.
I couldn't imagine if I walked in my high school, my teacher 21. I'm like, man, see if you don't sit your ass down with us and tell the teacher come up in this motherfucker and teach us, bro.
Hey, that first year, I lied to them the whole year. I told them I was 30.
Yeah, because at 21, bro, them niggas gonna be like, bro, you just.
You know how hard it is to be like,
Can't put your foot down like that.
No, I could, but the thing was, I was literally like not getting haircuts. Like I would go to school, I would look hella rough.
I got to look elder in this bitch.
I had to look elderly, but man, and it wasn't until that first class graduated, and then I'm up hanging out in Lincoln and shit. They like,
hey nigga, I thought you was my age. He be like, ugh.
I'm like, shit.
Bro, that's crazy. I couldn't, like my teacher, I think my youngest one was like 24, maybe 25. Although that nigga got in trouble fucking with that girl. She was 18, but I'm like, bro, you gotta wait till she graduate 18, nigga.
Like once you
get your freaky ass.
That's it. Like there's no cross the line.
That's why, as an educator,
how old they are.
Yeah, but it's weird.
I see one went to the Zeta thing last week. My old student pop up in there. She like, Grand, what up? And I'm like, she like, buy me a drink.
No.
Like she 27. I'm like, you buy your own drink.
You grown. That's weird. I feel it though, because I work at an elementary school, and I was like, I can't. As goofy as these kids is now, I'm like, I can't picture being out on the street. You be like, Mr. A. I'm like, I know that ain't who the fuck I think it is. Especially as worse as they would. So I can't wait to see him get older. But I couldn't picture being a high school teacher going to hit the club, and I turn around and y'all ass and that motherfucker behind me turns up in the section, standing on the couch. And I'm figure up, get y'all ass. I ain't even y'all teaching no more.
I went to the loft, that shit happened.
Oh yeah, I stopped going to the club.
The last time I went to the loft, now this was obviously it was a long time ago, right? Long time ago, I went to the loft.
I get a chance to go there. I wish I would have,
I got to go one time in my life.
Went to the loft. The last time I went, I'm at the loft. On some humbug shit. It's Saturday night. I'm bored as shit. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna go to the loft. Ain't shit else to do. In the VIP section, some kids. They're like, hey, is that Grind? I'm like, oh, shit. Like, nigga, and you niggas in the VIP making me look like I'm hella regular in here. I'm like, hey, Grimes, come kick it with us, nigga. I'm like, oh, yeah. And I was just like, yeah, it's time for me to go.
That's when you had to pull that car like, damn, I can't just be out here.
Yeah.
in the streets like a young nigga no more, man. Because my students, I'll never be in the club with none of the kids I work with now. Because by the time y'all old enough to get to the club, I don't go to that shit now. So by the time y'all go, I'm definitely not finna be up in that motherfucker.
But my actual Black History fact was Shelley versus Kramer. Happened right here in St. Louis, on Labadee, in the Ville. It was a Supreme Court case in which white people, because that neighborhood was all white at one time. It's all black now. I know it's hard to believe.
I was like,
no, it's hard to believe, y'all. But at one time, there was an all-white neighborhood, and when the black family went to buy the house, they bought the house, and the neighbors was like, no, you can't buy that house. That house had a rule in it that they couldn't sell it to black people. And they ended up taking it all the way to the Supreme Court, and they said that was unconstitutional.
Let
the black people move in, and all the white people moved out.
That was crazy. I don't even want this motherfucker no more. I don't have to pay all this money in court costs just so I can get this fucking house. Yeah. Fuck yeah. But now, if I do know once I move in, all y'all niggas gonna leave, I think the sheer satisfaction of me knowing I cleared the block out. The white people, I'll probably be like, fuck it, man. We finna go ahead and get the crib at this point. Hey. You go outside, you ain't got no neighbors. Now you gotta make it. And then all them niggas moved in and we get to what is.
Yeah, and what's crazy is the house is on the registry for like historic sites, but motherfuckers still live there. Like if you drive down Labadee, they have a sign in front of the house, but people still live there.
I believe that because shit, I had talked to somebody who stayed in a historic house like it. It was like they had the little marker on the door and all that, but they straight lived in that motherfucker. I'm like, but what's the
live in the house?
Hell no, if it's historic, I mean, that
people randomly come into my neighborhood to look at my house while I'm in this motherfucker. Like when we went over the summer, like it was legit a lady who was walking around her room. I'm like, girl, you know what the fuck you do.
I'll be right in the windows chewing my gun. Get the fuck away from my window. Why y'all in my shit? Ain't shit historic. I live here. I didn't even know them niggas. Y'all keep coming. Take a picture. Like I always thought that was weird. Now somebody lived there, nigga. Don't come to my. I'm gonna take the sign down. Don't come to my motherfucking house. Standing outside my shit, taking pictures. I'm finna start doing ignorant shit. I'm finna start putting weird shit on the lawn so niggas don't want to come back no more. We had a dude like that in the war. I think he was like a World War II vet or something. I don't know what happened to him, but he started making these sculptures. And I never got to go. It was literally like I could probably walk to it from my grandma's house. Mm-hmm. And his yard turned into like this historical museum. Like I'm talking about, he had all these sculptures over the front yard. I can only imagine with the inside, but they was all like, I never walked past one of them sculptures like, yeah, I know what the fuck that is. There had to be shit he saw, but I could tell a lot of shit had red on it, which made me think it was a lot of killing and weird, gory shit he saw. But he was this old black man. I think he passed, but they straight made that nigga crib like the historic museum that you could go visit and shit now and see. Man, I never went, but it's weird.
I would feel some type of way if like somebody turned my house into.
Nigga, if that wasn't, he could have put that, but now if you put that in his dying wishes, then that's different.
Could you imagine like this is the couch I used to be, you know what I'm saying?
This is the couch Earl used to beat his meat on. Come look at him over there. Over there, Jimmy jumped off the counter and hit his motherfucker. Like, no, we not finna, don't come to, I'm gonna haunt you niggas. Every time y'all come in my goddamn house, I'm just gonna be going around niggas going, woogity boogie, nigga. Woogity boogie. And motherfucker like, bro, we finna get out here. It sound like Dave Chappelle in this bitch. Like, shit weird, man. But that was past is wonderful Black history.
Indeed.
Fact, we gotta find us like a little song, like a little, you know, we need like a Negro Jeopardy or something that lead us into the Black history. I don't know what you can play. It's like Wipe Me Down. Like I don't
play optimistic by
we gotta play Secret Garden in the beginning as we lead our way into that motherfucker. Not the extended version, just the part you get in the beginning.
The actual old school version. Maria,
she's bringing the folks out. Everybody out here is, hey, Big Mama.
She got
the people. That's what you're supposed to have supporters.
No, I'm just saying that's a lot of. I'm looking at the pictures. I'm like, oh. Okay.
I'm like, hey, Keisha, hey, Shira, hey, Paige. Right. Y'all in this motherfucker kicking it. We appreciate y'all. Y'all share that for me. Share it for your friend. Let her get out there. Everybody need to see her. That's what you're supposed to do, though. Your people supposed to be at the crib knowing they ain't doing nothing. You ain't got to sit there and watch. I tell people, just listen. Put it on your TV, walk around the room, do what you got to do. I don't expect you to stand and stare at me unless that's what you want to do. But I'm like, shit, it's good combo, it's good chill, it's good support. And you be surprised, shit, we offer, shit, sometimes we offer the phone number. Y'all can call in, be a part of the show. Shit, sometimes we're gonna do a random episode where we just post the link. First 8 people click on it. You were part of the episode that night. We finna kick it.
Yep.
It's all about supporting your peoples, man. But as always,
Hey, man, I think it's time to pass the hat.
I don't got it with me. Well, I got one on, but I ain't taking it off. Oh, shit, I got me some folks over here on Twitter fucking with me. I never get my Twitter comments in. I'm trying to build up a Twitter fan base. I went viral the other day. Going viral on Twitter by far is the worst place to go viral. Oh my God. Like I've been viral. I don't know if I did IG. I have because I done had 3.7 million. That's bad too. But yeah, I got some little deal, razzle dazzles out there. But Twitter, I just went viral for like 2.2 million views. The Twitter is the place you got to turn your notifications off to go viral because that shit killed my Apple Watch in the span of 2 hours from that shit just constantly going off my phone. I'm gonna find it because it was funny. You have me post something, you be like, that shit funny to me. Yeah. I didn't think it was gonna be worldwide funny to y'all niggas, but I appreciate y'all fucking with me. And I get people every once in a while still clicking on it. But here we go. This nigga with his hair. He went bald head and put their hair in. I said he looked like a nigga that hosts rap battles at the shelter. For those who know about that, that is Mekhi Phifer, where he played Future in 8 Mile. This nigga look, and I feel like everybody had that same little logic of thought, like, the motherfucker was like, damn, bro, that was a fucking good one. I'm at the crib like, slap my knee. That was a funny one. I thought it was funny to me. I didn't know. It's me building me up working on my comedy. The teachers at school keep trying to encourage me to go do stand up. I'm like, I've thought about it.
My good friend actually does open mic night.
Okay. Third is Thursday. Yeah. Shout out my nigga, I've been a guy.
Shout out to LeBron for that.
Yeah, my nigga, I've been a guy. He done been on here before too. I fucks about Third is Thursday. It's another one that's on Tuesdays, but we started doing the show Word Up. I wanted to start going there just to support. Shout out DJ Energy. She a dope person. I want to get on the show, but she do that shit every Thursday, like during this time. So it'll be damn near impossible. We'll have to like pull up and do some live shit at that motherfucker, which I'm never against.
Yeah, I'm not against.
I'm never against,
we had some fun with some live shows.
Oh, where else we live? We live on Facebook, we live on Twitter, and we are live on YouTube. Once I stop being cheap and pay for the other one that costs some more, I got the option. But it's like I don't have that many other options to go. Like, because doing the more expensive one, we can go live at 10 places at one time.
Yeah, but what else could we be like?
The only other one I would do is like I would make it live on your page, make it live on the Ethnic Issue More TV page, go on Twitch. And there's a way that you could put a key code in and you can go do it on Instagram now. And the only reason I haven't tried the Instagram one before is because they hadn't figured it out to where it wouldn't cut you off at the hour mark. I know we don't start getting into the meat and potatoes and shit sometimes. So after
somebody
that.
Said, Ashley said, Bigo and tagged? What the hell is tagged?
Tagged. Is it? I didn't know. No, I don't think they offer those on StreamYard. Is it? I don't want to be on nothing called Tag. We too.
You don't. Oh, okay. You don't know nothing about it from personal experience.
Shit, in my old school days, I done did a Tinder just to see what that shit look like. Shit is hilarious. Tag sound like some freaky ass shit. Like, ooh, you it? I like you. POF is a wild place. It ain't. You got a lot of weird shit on there.
It was an experience.
Look, D-Lo said tagged is a wild. It sounds like it. It sounds like an experience on that motherfucker. She said people use it to date and sell cooter mama. Y'all out here selling the coochie. Y'all
for the 40? On the
you gotta slide it to it like this. Like how your when you go visit your grandma and she hug you and hey baby, take that little money. You gotta slide it in her pocket. Take it out of a coin purse. Listen, I'm not going on this mother, but that's what they was using Facebook. I remember Facebook at that moment. I clicked on that shit. I was like, boy, why is y'all showing me the people on my goddamn friends list? I could have just DM'd them niggas. Don't send me the same people. They said tag ain't no worse than Twitter. Now Twitter Twitter is a
Twitter. I can't open Twitter up at work.
listen. I did it. I was just, and I'll be forgetting because you know you as a building sub, I don't really got to sit up there and teach kids. So if the teacher leaves shit, I get them what they need. Y'all come ask Mr. A questions as you going. If we get some free time, we finna kick it in this bitch. I'll put a movie on. I'm that sub. We not finna.
It is called X now, so I guess you know.
And I think it's giving you the indication. Yeah, when they first put it on there. When they first put that motherfucker on there, I thought I had accidentally downloaded the X videos app. I was like, what the fuck is this freaky shit? But then think about it, had you click on the right time, there's really no difference outside of the length. And if you pay for the Twitter subscription, you can post up to 60 minutes worth of some shit on that bitch.
Because I have been on Twitter and
it's a slippery, it's a rabbit hole. You click on one video, I'll be like,
oh, it be the worst, and it gets worse like over time. Like you be like, oh, it's some titties.
Oh, it's a titty.
That's
a booty hole. What the fuck? How did we get here? It is 9:35 a.m.
Twitter is X videos without the categories.
Boy, without the warning. Like you just click on it. You can't. That's why I said you have to. Man. Twitter is an at home. I'd have been in the store, just open that shit. Motherfucker behind me like, damn. I was like, bro, I did not even know we was doing that on Twitter.
I did not go on Pornhub or
for what? Because you and low key, Twitter got the better shit because it's no.
Like
I'm gonna go to Twitter.
I go to Twitter. There ain't no point in me going to them sites.
Yeah,
like, just go on Twitter.
Because they are the same. And Twitter, you gonna fuck around and see that one motherfucker you've been cheating. I didn't even. I don't know. It's too much scrolling through the other one. Yeah, because you get a little bing. No, it's different if you're trying to watch a motion picture. Like if I want to hear the motherfucking dialogue, because sometimes you click on the one clip, they already nigga. I need to know how we got here. How do you get to the part where you was beating them cheeks? Did you warm this up, or did you just walk in there like, hey, give me the coochie, and now you got it? No, it be seen. Now I clicked on one where that nigga that had a hole. I'm like, y'all really in this motherfucker? Y'all been in this motherfucker talking for 35 minutes. I'm like, bro, this a real date being recorded.
The worst ones. You don't like the storyline?
That's why I use Twitter for. Unless I'm trying.
You don't like the storyline, so you don't like when old girl come in the hotel. Oh, they done picked her up on the street, but the street.
I fucks with it if it makes sense, because I'm sitting there watching that motherfucker. I mean, that bitch eating Twizzlers, like, girl, yeah. So you done met this nigga at the mobile. No, you got listen, but this motherfucker, I want to know the story. I don't need to see the whole storyline play out. Let me know what y'all on. Then we could bypass, because then you have a scroll too fast. You bitch already sucking down. I'm like, no, you didn't even pull it. I'm like, how did we get here? You scroll over one much. What happened? Oh, y'all good. Yeah, I'm gonna say y'all ashtrays, all of that, but it's a slippery slope. Look. You got to scroll through. That's what. On Twitter it gets straight to it. As soon as you click on it, booty hole. Like they already on motherfucking X videos. I gotta go through. If I don't go to the category, I gotta either know the specific thing I'm looking for, or I gotta scroll through the For You page. And after this point, I concur. I'm not gonna. I don't mind a winker. Like just like warm me up. Like you scroll, you just go, like I said, you go from 10. Oh, that's a nice Peruvian weave. You go from here. Next thing you know, it's a booty hole. And I'm just like, damn. Skip to the point. I ain't against it, because in real life, I don't feel like doing all the razzle dazzle unless I want to. Like, hey, we're grown. We know why we're here.
Hey, since we here, I gotta ask, who's your actress of choice?
I mean, are we talking about current day? Are we talking about throwback?
Give me your greatest of all time.
My greatest of all time. Kitten. Kitten and Jada Fire. The Kitten is the kitten. When they made the word goat, I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be in the shape of a kitten.
I definitely have one of mine. Pinky was one other.
Yeah, Pinky was definitely. You know what's hard?
Natural.
Boy, Miss Natural be in the skating rink in Chicago. I seen a nigga take a picture. Motherfuckers was in there. I'm like, boy, how y'all focus? I can't even look at her. I'm like, I've seen the things you've done on your off day.
I'm with D-Lo, man. I Cherokee the ass.
The fact that she's still, that motherfucker still doing what it do.
But Pinky done turn plus size now.
Yeah.
That's cool too.
Pinky
I
a
still can't
thumb, but
look at
listen.
the same. Like she might be burning motherfuckers.
Pinky a
still. I don't
thumb.
know.
Yeah, she did have it. No, she did.
She was burning motherfuckers.
She did. But Mr.
was out here
Marcus
just giving
changed the
motherfuckers
shit
up.
on. Mr. Marcus changed the shit on his paper, and which is wrong, nigga. Don't be out here fucking up the game, cause nigga, now you air,
What
nigga.
I'm saying.
Don't you know you kissed everybody in the motherfucking party? Like you done fucked it up for every nigga after you because you so thirsty. Like, bro, wait your little time, Mr. Marcus. He motherfucking changed his paperwork one time. He had like syphilis or something, and made it so he made it seem like he didn't, and still was doing shoots and shit. Like,
I don't know all that.
yeah, that man was wilding. Hold on, my boy said it's a girl named Kendall W.
I will go check that out later.
It's a new girl called Tiana Trump.
The only Trump I acknowledge is Tiana.
I'm sorry, but my girl of today.
Are you gonna say
You
the
already
same
know.
one?
You already know who
All right,
it
you
is.
can say it.
Kira Noir.
Lord,
Oh,
listen,
oh. I don't even like skinny
My-
chicks like that.
listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Them the motherfucking videos you been watching, you be like, damn, that motherfucker, I ain't even in the video.
Right.
But if we gonna give somebody the GOAT,
she's a certified actress.
I'm giving the GOAT.
I believe in her skills.
Look, the true GOAT, she don't be on the hood. She don't be on the X videos. She's only on the Twitters and the OnlyFans. Shout out to Janice Hart.
Yeah, I know it.
AKA I'm XXX Dark on motherfucking Twitter. That's what, like I said, you watch a video and it feel like you was in the video. That motherfucker is that person.
Not Ashley over here like, hey, what's the couple name? You was doing
Couple
research in
name.
this one.
She like, what's the couple name? She be down on 45th and be letting Earl be messing with her. I'm like, she's not
I know
appealing.
what she's talking about. She's talking about Rock and Shay though.
Oh yeah, Rock and Shay. Yeah, they be wild too.
Don't worry about. I know. Don't worry about.
Hey, listen, I had a
I-
Mama, Team Steve. I've seen them too.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is I had a childhood of putting computers together and putting viruses on my mama's computer from the plethora of sites I inquired across.
Shit, Ashley's talking about before you got married. Shit, after you got married. Shit, it's some. Hey, why watch Power when I can watch this?
Yeah, Power Bill. I don't know. You ain't gonna see Lala titties on X videos.
You right, I.
You're not gonna see.
Yes, I will. They're gonna put the sign. They're gonna put the scene up there.
Yeah, I need to catch it in the most. You gotta catch it in the most for everybody start telling you. Look, she like this the one. She done found her shit. Don't call me no porn here. I ain't no porn here. I just be knowing shit. Just like I know Black History facts. Like I know NBA. I know hoopers. Let's just say I've had a time of scrolling in my life. I'm an inquisitive person. After a while, shit, you just be watching the motherfuckers like regular shit.
So when's the first time you ever watched porn in your life?
That time where I was watching a random Disney movie on pay-per-view, and after 12, it flipped to the Playboy channel, and I had no idea. I was like, they get down like this on cable. Shout out to the brown and black box from back in the day.
With the red letters.
I never knew, but I didn't know that shit be on there. Like me and my cousin was watching a movie, and then it turned, that motherfucker switched, and I was like, it put that little, like that little freaky ass softcore music, and I'm like, well, what the fuck is that? Oh, I'm looking at my cousin, I'm like, cuz, you're like, nigga. I'm like, bro, this hella weird. There's two niggas just down here watching this shit, but I'm like, bro, we got to change this for my mama come down and stay and beat the shit out of both of us.
Hey, shout out to my cousins. You know, I come from a huge family. So we go to my cousin's house. His daddy was like, it's all of us.
Paper towel, that's the only thing I saw. I've been looking for it. Oh no, you good? Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of boys, and my uncle was like, or my cousin's dad was like, hey, that DVD right there, y'all gonna press play on that.
Look.
And it was.
Wait, who's on that?
It was my cousin. My cousin's daddy was like, hey,
boy,
because he was good. Shit,
I hope my daddy ain't. Hey,
13,
I hope my daddy ain't watch it, because you know how you come up, you just be searching for shit. I came across that VHS. I'm like, what is this? Pop that shit in. I was like,
but you gotta understand.
But it make
I also grew up in a generation that it wasn't just porn. Like I grew up in a generation we had real sex.
Hey,
we had all them shows on
HBO.
HBO, Cinemax.
Hey, I got a favorite. I used to watch that late night shit. Every Thursday, Real Sex came on.
Yeah.
I had a favorite episode. That's how many times I watched that bitch. Real Sex episode number 27.
Is that the one where they go to Jamaica?
I know about that one.
That's the
But
one.
no.
I've been trying.
I know about that one.
To go to goddamn.
Nah, bro, it was this stripper on there. It was at this black strip club. This lady had the longest tongue I ever seen in my life. And I was like, they was in the stripping, and I was like, until this, I've been looking for that motherfucker all my adult years to try to find, bro.
I think it was like the vagina monologue. Like
I've seen the vagina monologues. That was a
Yeah.
crazy show,
Yeah,
man.
that's crazy.
I was like, y'all just on stage talking about how old are you?
Yeah,
If you don't mind us asking.
Yeah, how old are you?
Oh yeah, it was a little bit past your time. I mean, I ain't that much older than you, but they may have stopped showing. They may, no. I'm talking about when that shit may have stopped showing on TV.
Yeah, they saw
Because that was.
Like,
I ain't got no panties on. Ain't got no panties on. That's
Shout
low
out
key.
to my fraternity brother with that great song.
Low key, I really felt like that song should have been in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. I ain't got no panties on. Smell like.
So that's my fraternity brother. I always got to rep that
The
song.
pussy popping video changed my life until the tip drill video came to fruition, and I've been wanting to slide a credit card through a motherfucking booty ass since. I'm pretty sure I've done it and don't recall, but I just thought that was a cool. And the crazy part is all the flack he got from that. And the only part they really got mad about was the credit card and the booty. And I'm like, y'all know that lady let him do that, right? I get it where you don't want to degrade people. Woo. That motherfucker showed up. I'm like, he ain't just picked the average lady off the street. I am more than sure she was a stripper of some sort. You get to be in a music video. You are known as the lady with the credit card. I probably could never know she. Ashley, that's the homie. She on my Facebook page.
She gonna have to come on the show because she is clearly.
No, she don't live out here no more. I mean, you can always do virtual.
Cause she got all the answers in here.
Oh yeah, she been on this motherfucker. I could find it. Give me some time. Real sex stripper. God damn.
Yeah,
Adina Howard got my sex song virginity. What? Does that mean like the first time you did it to music? Because my shit was a mixtape and motherfucker. I used to make burn CDs in high school. We had a mix with my cousin we used to call it the Mushu mix. They was like, what you finna do? I'm finna go get some Mushu. That's what we used to say. We used to I'm like, I'm finna go get some Mushu. That came from motherfucking Mulan. Mulan. I don't know why we said that. I'm finna go get some Mushu. Yeah, that's the dragon name in Mulan. My cousin just started saying that. We were just saying that shit. But I had a whole mix CD. Mushu Mix Volume 1. Mushu Mix Volume 2 with the finest of Pretty Ricky, Tremaine song, whatever we could think of. In the Chicago area, we fucks with slow music. Like that's how we in the parties listening to slow music. Yeah, Aurora, Illinois. It's 45 minutes from Chicago, but I've been out here for the past 5 years though. But shout out to the city. But man, it was a good time. See, we get to talk random on. That's how numerology corner never gets happen because something random happens. I'm gonna get it in before the hour mark. We're gonna have to bring that back. We can take something out. But the numerology corner, as the plate was getting passed, we started talking about ass. And I apologize for that. But now that we have circled and brought it back, henceforth, our wonderful numerology corner for the number 23 says that if you want stability and happiness in life, you should approach life with confidence and a cheerful mindset. Your attitude will decide your altitude, and you will prosper by giving more to the society.
I like that.
I liked it too. And there was a lot of things I saw for 23. Shout out this. It's the Jordan number episode. We spent like I'm gonna have to count them up for real and figure out the real number it would be if we continued as one whole thing. But I mean, everybody knows to be somebody with a stable life is normally in a happier state. When your life is in disarray, you in disarray. It's kind of hard to focus on what the fuck you need to when you ain't got shit in stable order of some sort. And that's not saying you got to have your entire life together because shit, it's rare. Everybody got their entire life together. But the goal in life is to be stable for whatever that looks like for you, whether that's 2 jobs, whether that's you got to do this to do that, whatever you got to do to make sure you got stability, make sure you have it, especially as an adult. Grown ass niggas, talking to y'all, grown women as well, but grown niggas. Let's get stable out here, man. I'm tired of seeing niggas being couch hobosexuals. Tired of seeing niggas fucking with people so they got a place to stay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
bro, the worst thing somebody can do is put you out on your ass.
Yeah.
And they can't do
being
that.
in a space where you're not sure. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize when you thinking about your life, when you think about everything you want to do, if you don't do it with enthusiasm and motivation and positive thoughts, that shit's gonna turn out wrong. Because you're gonna put all those negative thoughts in your head into the atmosphere surrounding whatever it is you're doing. So I don't care what it is you're doing, whether it be music, whether it be dealing with people. If you walk into a room, right, and you're in a shitty ass mood, I guarantee you that shitty ass mood is gonna rub off on somebody else, and they're gonna be in a shitty ass mood now. You ever seen somebody come in and they just steal the thunder out of a room? Everybody like,
As soon as you got attitude, I'm like, what the fuck wrong with you? Like, what did I? Because it make you feel automatically out the gate like it got something to do with me. Because you walked in, I'm like, bro, you in a whole new place.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have brought that type of negativity in here. Which that's why I don't. If I'm in a mood and I know I'm in a bad mood, I try not to mess with people. I'll let them like, hey, bro, I'm just not in a greatest mood. I prefer not to transfer the bad energy I got right now and fuck up your day. Because I see how it is with people. Like, especially when you've been with somebody long enough, when they in a mood, my girl have a mood going on, it don't be having shit to do with me. First thing I come, I'm like, hey, what I do? She's like, you ain't did nothing. I'm just in this funky mood. I don't know why. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So if I did something and it's unbeknownst to me, let me fix that because it's my fault you in this mood. But if you're not in this mood, I'm here to inquire, do you need space? Like, so you can get yourself back together, or are you in one of the moods where you want to be around somebody? But you got to tell me, because just based off of how you sitting at the moment, I don't know how I'm supposed to be. So, but that's with anything. I'll tell them kids that, like, they'll do some shit. They be like, damn, bro, why you still, you was mad one moment, you not mad. I'm like, one, you're not my kid. Two, what do I get harboring this anger towards you all day for you doing some crazy shit? That's going to affect you and your parents, not me, nigga. I go home, my check still come on the same Friday every 2 weeks. But I don't bring my bad energy into the school, because kids, I already don't know the life some of y'all living outside of this motherfucker. They be coming to school mad as a motherfucker in the morning. And I'm like, I know it's because your shitty ass parent either did X, Y, Z, or they didn't do X, Y, and Z. And now we be having to deal with that shit. My last thing to do is call somebody parent. I'm like, bro, ain't shit you gonna do to me. You not finna hurt me. You not finna put hands on me, because I'll fuck one of y'all up. I let them know that all the time too. I'm like, look, Mr. A don't play. That's my rule. Mr. A what? He don't play. I could be your best friend or your worst enemy. That's up to you. How you want to do this. But you always know you got somebody who you don't play with, but you got somebody that's something fucked up going on. It's the same nigga you can pull to the side. We can go in the room. You want to talk that shit out, scream. Yeah, I offer my room for that. I'm like, hey, bro, you need to scream. Yeah, we can go in the basement. I can go get a little softball. You can throw at the wall. Like, let's get that shit out. I don't need your whole day to be fucked up based off what your mama did on the way to school. Now, if you got a whooping because you did something, that's your fault. Fix your attitude. That's on you, nigga. And I mean, they just don't have nobody to keep it a buck with them like that. But I'm like, bro, your attitude determines your altitude. Your attitude will let you go as high or as low as you want it to go. You can either hit the floor, or nigga, you can go past the stars.
I tell my seniors every day, I be like, hey, y'all, you come here with a shitty attitude, you're gonna have a shitty day. That's what's gonna happen.
It's a trickle effect.
Nothing great is gonna happen to you today. If you woke up like, fuck it, I don't care about today. Today's shitty, I don't care. So you asked for that.
You asked for it.
You asked for it. Don't expect me to go above and beyond to make your ass feel better, because it's not my job to make you feel better. I don't come to school. I didn't get paid all these years and go to college all those years to make your ass feel good. My job is to tell you the fucking truth. And if the truth hurts,
bro, that's where we be failing kids, bro. We be lying to them niggas all the time. Like, I get little kitty lies here and there that keeps their youth.
No, you're not dumb.
But look, bro, the one thing I do, we be having kids. I know a lot of them delayed off the strength of COVID. We got parents who, hell, we got a little girl that we literally was talking about how we ain't seen them. It was like 2 weeks before Christmas break, and they ain't been back. We was like, well, we finna take off early morning care, because I guess they don't go to school here no more. Not a minute later, the little girl walked into the school by herself, though. She got two other siblings that's supposed to go there. They came like an hour and a half after her, but she was at somebody else's house and they dropped off. And like we was mad. Like we ain't like we going off about the situation to her. Like, bro, where have you been? Like you ain't been at school, you ain't did X, Y, and Z. She explaining it. And then I could tell she dealing with a lot. What we saying is becoming a lot to her. So I'm looking at her face. I could tell she's finna start crying. So the counselor just instantly grabbed her, hug, and we was like, we're not mad at you. So I'm sorry if I came off like that. But the truth of the matter is, your parent just dropped you. You wasn't even her that dropped you off. We ain't seen y'all in damn near 2 months. After 10 days, we're supposed to kick you off the roster. But we one of them schools where we be knowing the type of parents we got. It's down the street from here. It's a low income area. Them parents be fucked up. Like, bro, do what you do. Parents be coming into school smelling like I'm like, God damn, bro. We used to have a little girl. We used to make her air out because her mama hotbox in the car on the way to school every morning. So now her coat, her backpack smell like loud. We had one mama drop off Valentine's Day candy. She done dropped the other half of her blunt in the candy. The whole top floor smell like weed, but we could never figure out until we had her come to school to get the candy because we told her we couldn't pass it out. I was like, I hope she ain't bring no edibles to this school, but I'm like, she ain't make that many. Then she was like, as soon as we told her why we couldn't pass out, she was like, I wonder if that's where my other half of my blood went. From this morning, coming to school, she get the candy, she find the weed in her. I'm like, had y'all told me it was in this room, I would have been found that shit, threw it away. But I'm like, the other day, hell, a parent walking past me, a whole sack fall out her shit in the school. I thought it was just a regular bag, so I go pick it up. I'm finna try to get her so I can give it to her. And it's weed. Now, granted, if it was a whole blunt, I'd have chased her down. Like, hey, you tripping. Please keep this with you. I was mad as hell. She walk around with this shake in the corner of the motherfucking bag. I don't know what the fuck you was finna do with that. You was finna one hit of that in the car? That wasn't even enough to make everybody done had them days where you ain't, the weed man not answer, so you got like a half a blunt left worth of weed. You like, fuck it, I'll just rip the paper, smoke this shit, go to bed, and I'm gonna get up in the morning. I was like, this ain't even enough to do nothing with. I'm like, girl, if you sneeze too hard, you're gonna lose all the motherfucking weed in this bag. And it just be like, bruh. Then I had to realize the energy that they parents putting on them, they bringing that shit into school. They try to put that shit off on us. I instantly try to redirect that shit. I'm like, hey, you're not finna ruin all our day. I give them that pep talk. Why you gonna let your mama ruin your whole day? I'm like, I know she run your life because that's your parent, but she don't run your mood. Only if you allow her to. I teach kids, can't nobody make you mad. Oh, they made me mad. No, nigga, you allowed them to get you mad. Can't nobody make you do shit. Only thing you got to do in this life is right now, stay a child, go to school, stay black and die. Once you get to adult, it's just stay black and die and take care of your responsibilities. But I'm like, and it took a kid to do what I told him. He came and like, hey, Mr. A, somebody try to do X, Y, and Z. I thought they was gonna make me mad, but then I realized they can't make me mad only if I let them. So I just let it go past. I'm like, now see how easy that work. Do that every day in your life. Do that with your parent. You can only go so far with your parent, but I'm like, bruh, just don't let them blow your whole fucking day. Flat out straight like that, man.
NicoThaGreat.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a shoe for the week?
I do. But what's pissing you off?
I don't, honestly, today was, well, I don't really have anything that's pissing me off. I'm in pain, folks. I'm in pain. Last Thursday, I had 4 wisdom teeth taken out. Nigga back then went out. I'm getting old.
That old nigga shit.
It's that old nigga shit. Like, I have been eating soup for like the last 4 or 5 days.
Well, I'll be in the crib mad at everybody. What's good, man? Ain't nothing good, nigga. I be eating chicken noodle soup.
Like, literally, ready. The only good thing that I've
Well, you gonna bite the dog shit out of hamburger and you get the opportunity.
And you know I'm old because I be like, can I get some more of that sherbet?
Hey,
not even regular ass ice cream. I want sherbet.
We're not gonna flex on sherbet. Sherbet done made a plethora of hood kid parties a wonderful time because your mama upgraded from French vanilla that week. I ain't bought it now, but I fucks with some good sherbet on a good day.
You said what?
I don't fuck with, ain't that with the chocolate?
Neapolitan. She said the cosmopolitan. That's an alcoholic.
I was like, ain't that a hotel in Vegas? Because I done been there.
Oh, that's what you drink.
No, drink it, but look,
I can't rock with that.
I don't either.
It's something about
one in the, what is it? One in the pink, no, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink.
Oh, see,
that'll be me. I'm gonna eat number vanilla.
Eat the chocolate first, then eat the strawberry and vanilla last.
It take you to get older. What's something you ain't fuck with as a kid, and you got old and was like, you know what? what? That shit ain't half my
Butter
fucking.
pecan ice cream.
Bro, mine was like vegetable. No,
It probably was.
mine was cabbage, bro.
Oh,
I didn't fuck with cabbage
You
as a
know what?
crib. I
Broccoli.
didn't fuck with
I
it.
like those
broccoli.
too.
I'm right
But
there with broccoli.
now
I like cabbage.
it took for me to have it at somebody's crib random. They just threw it on. I'm like, fuck it, I'll eat the shit. Matter of fact, it was Kobe. Kobe ass was cooking something and he put some, he was like, that's some cabbage, man. He just made the plate. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to be rude, man. All right, I'm gonna eat it. And I bit the shit. I'm like, I don't know what I thought this shit was gonna taste like, but this shit is fucking amazing. And then I Googled how to make it and started making. The only bad part is the first time you gotta learn it. You gotta cut that shit. Boy, I was trying to break that shit, boy. My mom, I got a couple ton on my hand trying to do that shit. I was like, my grandma was doing this. Hell no. But
the first time you gotta clean some greens and some shit. That's when you got
that's slavery.
Clean some greens, goddamn clean chitlins or some shit.
All right, listen, we ain't going that far. Listen.
I don't eat them, but they
Recook them motherfuckers. See, now they make them. Sometimes you still got to go back through them, but now they make the pre-clean. Back in the day, they ain't had that option. My motherfucking grandma used to cook them shits, and it was by far. You walk in the house, I instantly start gagging.
Yeah.
And you think warm chitlins smell horrible? Nigga, cold chitlins is by far the worst. Because I was like, what the fuck is this container? I opened that shit up in the refrigerator,
Chitlins, period.
and I'm just thinking like,
you want to talk about instant gag?
fuck the fact that you eating pig booty. It's 2024. Eating booty ain't what it used to be. You eating do. I'm like, there is literal do in the intestines. You know how long intestines are? Because y'all buy one, I don't even know how many, if this is one pig in this bitch or if it's multiple. But it's the fact, I'm pretty sure it's enough to get from one pig. Nigga, pigs eat any fucking thing. That's why they tell you don't eat pork. But bacon is so fucking good.
Yeah, bacon is good.
You could give up, I could give up everything. But that goddamn bacon.
I don't know if I can give up pork.
And the
That's
crazy
the reason I ain't Muslim.
until I moved with Bree, I was eating only by myself. I would buy pork bacon for my kid because he didn't like the turkey bacon. But turkey bacon was for me. But you gotta find the right kind. Don't find the kind that be looking like dog food after you cook it. You buy them when you ain't got no option. The best kind for people who don't know, go to Sam's Club. They got you get a big ass pack. It's called cured turkey bacon. It's like a different, that's the kind where I actually I'll season a little bit, put it in the skillet, cook that motherfucker. It got a whole different taste to that bitch. But you get the Oscar Mayer kind, you might as well go buy some Begums, bacon strips. And that shit look the exact same.
For the dog.
The bacon strips for the dog, bro. I looked at this shit, I was like, Begums? Look, hey, listen, man, that shit crazy, man. But Pass ain't got nothing pissing them off, but I do have a shoe of the week.
Yeah,
I'm gonna find a picture for y'all so I can bring that up.
You gonna do a musical break or we gonna go straight to the topics?
No, we're gonna do a music. I got another song.
Yeah, we got
Big Mami Jeri in the motherfucking building. Let me give all my goddamn sounds when I find out which mouse I got in my hand. If y'all ever see me looking like I'm finna push one of these audio things and it's struggling, it's because it's two mice over here or mouses. I don't know how you say them when you talk about mouses. But I don't be remembering which computer be which, and then sometime this one be transferring to the other screen that ain't on, and I be lost. So it takes me a little bit of time. I wish the screen was touch screen, but this ain't my studio. So I'll just show up and pay my money and I'll do the goddamn show. But for our sneaker of the motherfucking week, and I did have it pulled up and I'm mad that I got rid of it. But as always, y'all know I love shoes. What I got on today, I kept it simple and comfy for y'all. I got on some Air Max 1s, Violet Dust. Once I bought some mauve Jordans, I like the color purple. But mauve, and like that was my mama's favorite color, like lavender and all that shit. So I like the color a lot because that's her favorite color. But I don't even remember last week. I ain't even have a specific one. I just showed y'all a lot of the shoes I had just bought recently. But we got the Jordan 1 Low Year of the Dragon. So Jordan does, I think they usually do it on the low because last year was Year of the Rabbit. 2024 is Year of the Dragon. If you're going based off the Chinese calendar. So that pair actually drops, what's today? Tomorrow, actually. The shoe dropped tomorrow, which is why I picked it. And I'm going to pull up a picture for y'all to view. Give me 1 second, then I'll give y'all my little synopsis on it. It's not a shoe I think I'm going to go for because I got some other ones that I want, but I do like the shoe. Don't get me wrong. And I low-key need to stop buying shoes because I have a plethora of them hoes I have not put on my feet. And I'm finna just start modeling them around the crib because I don't be wanting. At this time of the weather, if you a shoe head, you ain't fucking with wearing your good shoes outside, especially with this salt they putting down. It'll fuck your shit up. This is Timbo weather. But you got some shoes you could wear outside. If you want to wear fancy, they got some Jordans that's meant for this. You got the winterized 8s that just dropped in November. Those are meant for the snow. Man, I'm a sneakerhead. Yeah, I used to have.
Speaking of sneakerhead, SneakerCon is coming, y'all.
It is, and we got to bring bro on before he do it.
Is coming. Shout out to our brother Mario.
Over here. William H. Scott.
Yeah, no. Yeah, William H. Scott. Y'all tap in with him. SneakerCon is coming, y'all. Like, bro is about to have vendors and everything.
Yeah, I'm in that bitch with the cam. I'm in there with the mics. I'm in there doing my razzle dazzle.
Yeah, so
I fucks with shoes.
He tagged me and Nico, so y'all friends with us on Facebook.
So look, hey, go ahead, set it up with him, man. We ain't got
Let's do that.
After next week we got Lou Tribe. We don't got nothing from the 13th on so far booked. So let's get him on here. So we can talk about that. And here we go, y'all. It took me a little second. I gotta find my screen that I want to do. Here we go. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
So the year of the Dragon, Jordan 1. 2024 marks the beginning of the year of the Dragon, to which the Jumpman has dedicated this Air Jordan 1 Low OG. Alongside boasting a range of culturally significant colors such as gold, red, and jade, this pair features leather overlay Atkins to the scales of said zodiac animal, which is the dragon. And though largely typical in its construction elsewhere, opting for standard materials across its neutral white base, the shoe does line its inner collar with a light gray satin. So if you go on the inside of that shoe, it is satin. If you have never had a shoe that has satin on the inside, it is a different feeling. I got the satin bread Jordan 1 lows.
Like
I put my
ankles won't get ashy off.
It really feel like the motherfuckers pre-lotion the shoe and you just put your shit in. It's like, no, bro. It's one of them. You can't wear it without like socks type shit because your feet gonna get hot as hell. Like my feet was hot after 2 minutes just sitting in them in the crib trying to feel how the shoe felt with the satin, but it's a dope feeling. I see why people wear satin based off of that alone. But man, I think the shoe is a dope ass shoe. Let me scroll down. I like the colors of it. It's different. It do give you, if you look at the green scales, it's supposed to give you the vibe of a dragon. I like the red swoosh, how it kind of got that sheen look to it. I wasn't feeling the laces so much. I seen it with a pair of white laces. Made me kind of want to get them. But I know I would just be buying them just to say I bought them. And it's not a shoe I would wear that often. But I like Jordan 1 lows. Everybody know Jordan 1 is the first. It is not the first Jordan to ever come out. It is the first of his signature line. But he did start out with the Jordan Airship, which came right before that. I got like 3 pairs of them bitches at the crib. Oh yeah, I do this shit.
Oh, yeah,
I do this shit. I love shoes, man. I spent a whole heap. I'm bringing that back. I'll spend a whole heap of money on fucking shoes, but my bills is paid. That's all that matters.
So man, I think it's time for a musical break.
We're gonna do a musical break.
And we gotta hear something from Big Mami Jeri.
I got what song I'm gonna pick? I got 2 of them to pick. I'm gonna let you pick which one. We got Big Pimpin' and Weird Energy. Big Pimpin'. That was the one that was next up. As always, this is episode 23 of season 2, Big Mami's House. Let's get it.
Yeah, he said 13. Like
Yeah.
Get his email address.
Yeah. Big Mami, Big Pimpin', spinning the sheets.
Yeah, it's right there. So,
Yeah.
I don't know where they put the toilet tissue at. There's paper towels in there. I know she got white. I've been looking for them before y'all got here.
So he could have fucking died. Now you want me to be his wife, but I don't do that cuffing shit. I just want to make it to the top. Already been that bitch, still that bitch. The one you hoes ain't fucking with. I was like 12 years old, hella confident, pretty thick bitch that these niggas wanna fuck on. My self-esteem ain't low, so nigga get the fuck on.
Just copy that, send it to me. Just send me his email and then I'll send him his.
Big Mami Jeri, we doing big pimpin' with your nigga bread. All these niggas is good for his money. Pandemic had a bitch writing songs in the thongs. Can't fuck with that nigga if his money ain't long. He like, damn, babe, I wanna eat it up in the back of my Billy truck. Say, cool, boo, you know what to do, just long as your ass is paying up. Get that bread, get that head, then leave. Broke ass niggas is my biggest pet peeve. Told that bitch ass nigga he can't beat it up. Nigga, I only want the head, I don't even wanna fuck. Big pimpin', spending the sheets. Is that pretty bitch, Big Mami Jeri? We doing big pimpin' with your nigga bread. All these niggas is good for his money. Big pimpin' on you hoes, only see commas and zeros. Bounce that ass on his dick, make a nigga curl his toes. Only rock the latest, bitch. I'm the fucking greatest, bitch. Niggas love BBWs, dope you skirt admit that shit. But that's okay, cause I'ma let these niggas know. Put it in your face, I'll grab his head and take control. This ain't my play, it should be so not fucking told. You try to play, I'ma have a nigga wipe your nose. Big pimpin', spending the sheets. Is that pretty bitch, Big Mami Jeri? We doing big pimpin' with your nigga bread. All these niggas is good for his money.
Do it like Nickelback can. We coming in. Yeah. Yeah, I'm finna get on the remix, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna get on the remix. As always, we back, man. I know y'all can't see us. Now we in this motherfucker, man. I appreciate y'all ashy asses for sticking through our wonderful commercial break. We had to pay our sponsors that don't pay us. But one of these days, I've had sponsors for the people that's listening, like, that nigga ain't gonna get no sponsor. My first sponsor was Cash App. Yeah. My second sponsor was the Law Offices of Attorney Roger White. Everybody listen to them. Turn your rec into a check. We did that. It was a wonderful time. Shout out to the Law Office of Attorney Roger White. Good dude. He used to come here, turned up. Have a good episode. We was drunk as hell that first time he came. He brought that bottle.
He kind of got irritated and shit with us because we was drunk. And he just sitting there looking like,
yeah, we was.
I can't drink.
Ooh,
I can't drink. I drink.
Man, listen, last time I had some shout out. Shout out my worshipful master, Dave.
Oh, man,
Richards the Fourth. Boy, I went to go visit his ass one day, dropped something off at the crib. Hey, man, we ain't got to kick it in a minute, man. Take a shower. Like, fuck, bro, what turned into what I thought was me just coming down the street, be there for 10 minutes. I was at that nigga house for an hour and a half, 7 shots of tequila in. This, when I tell you, and on an empty stomach. Oh, yeah, by the time I rode from there, drove to Schnucks. I don't even remember being in Schnucks buying nothing, but I know I had to go buy some fruit for my girlfriend because she asked for it. I was struggling buying that shit. I'm in that motherfucker, eyes wide open and shit. I'm like, bro, I can't see this shit. Get to the crib, order some food, had to leave and go get it. Bro, I get back to the crib, all that whipping, I set that food on the counter and went in the bathroom and threw all that shit up. I forgot about that. I woke up at 4 a.m, stretched out across the bed. I don't remember going to lay down. I don't remember none of that shit.
I've had those.
I'm too old for that shit. That was my college days shit. I can't do that type of shit no more.
I remember a birthday party where I woke up on my girlfriend and with my wife now. I woke up on her bathroom floor.
Oh, I did that after one of our episodes. When we went virtual for a minute, boy, I did that episode at the crib. I just kept drinking Henny straight, back to back. Now, on an empty stomach, now I had food. We had cooked it before the show, but I wasn't trying to eat it till after. I still had to make the French fries. Man.
And that was that long ass show.
Boy, I didn't even make it. I made it to that kitchen. I sat down in there trying to cook them fries. I was like, hey, I'll be right back, G. Man, I went. Next thing I know, it was 5:30, and I was waking up off the bathroom floor.
You know what I think? I got a future episode in mind. Because we all going to the Bahamas together. I think we should do it before and after. Like that week before we go to the Bahamas. Have everybody pull up to the show.
And the week after.
Then the week after.
When we get back.
We all sitting there looking at each other like,
boy, we gotta do one of them videos on the trip. We be like, this is shot one. Boy, but I try to do that in Vegas, boy. We forgot after about shot 5. I'm like, look, I ain't recording shit else. Don't nobody need to see me at this point. Because Vegas will get you so drunk. You'll spend so much money on shots for no reason. Just walking up and down the street. I know I cleared a good 100, 200 in just random ass liquor shots.
So, what's your shot of choice is what? Tequila? Tito's. I see my guy had the bottle with him.
They've been tipping that motherfucker. I've been looking. Tito's the only vodka if I gotta drink it, I'll fuck with it. I don't like I stopped really fucking with vodka when I was in college, and me and 2 homeboys went through a handle of Seagram's, Blue Label, and fuck the 5th. We went through the handle. Mind you, this is the young days where you can only get, 1, we barely got money, and 2, you can only obtain the liquor once you find somebody 21. So I had a couple homeboys of age, but shit, we weren't of age to buy the liquor, but we got the bread. Man, we bought that handle. We had this much left in that motherfucker by the time we was done. I don't remember. That's one of the drunkest time and the drunkest I've probably ever been. I drank 3, 4 Locos in one night. When 4 Locos first came out. Like, this is when I was in 09 is when 4 Locos came out, or 2010. We had a party. I wasn't smoking no more, so we was just drinking. I was like, bro, I chugged on. Shout out my nigga Rico the Mac. We motherfucking was like, come on, you can't beat me. We chugged the 4 Loco against each other. Bad decision number 1. I drank another one on the way to the party. Bad decision number 2, and I had somebody give me a third one. I somehow drove home. I remember walking up the steps, my pants falling around my ankles. I still made it up that bitch. Like, bruh. And then the last time, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of a game, and it may have came from the white kids, because that's what we got it from, called Edward 40 Hands.
No,
and you know how Edward Scissorhands got the scissors?
Yeah.
You got to duct tape a 40 to each hand. And you can't do nothing until the 40s are gone and somebody take them bitches out. Like, you can't use the bathroom unless you got some girl in there that's finna pull that motherfucker out and hold it for you. You can't do shit until these 40s go. Now, mind you, we couldn't find one person to do all the taping. So we stayed to the rules. You can't leave this room until them 40s is done, so you can't go to the bathroom, none of that shit. I don't know if any of y'all have consumed 80 ounces of malt liquor in a span of an hour, but I would tell you to do no such stupid shit. I'm talking, that's the first time I got drunk and niggas was like swerving, walking and shit. I'm like, I didn't think malt liquor could do this. I see how niggas get trapped on the east side sitting outside drinking as a wino.
You know what?
Because they had a fucking 40. At one point, a Mad Dog is a fucking disgrace.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Shout out to Miss Stephanie. I don't know where Miss Stephanie is right now. She used to have a lounge on Dr. Martin Luther King where the beauty supply is now.
Anybody would miss. I know she was getting y'all drunk.
Miss Stephanie, her son was one of my homeboys. Her son I remember he had like an 18th birthday weekend or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it started off at the hotel. We was all at the hotel. Then we went to her house. That was the worst thing ever. I don't know how, but she stayed back there. What was that street? It was back there behind, you know, where Newstead turned into Pope on the north side. You go back behind the Prince Hall building. She stayed back there somewhere between there and 70. All I know I was drinking over there. I was drinking at the house. I woke up outside. Like, I fell asleep in the front yard.
I've done that before.
In the yard. Like, fully dressed. Like,
I was in a car, but
in the yard, like in the grass. And got up, laid out, and got up. And like, I'm from the north side. So like, I literally got up versus trying to face the embarrassment of going in the house.
I'm leaving. I'm gonna walk home.
I walk home. I literally walk home. You know how hard it is to have a hangover and you walking home in the sun?
Cause niggas like, as soon as you walk in, niggas sit on the, so your drunk ass was outside in the grass, like, do his show. Yes, nigga, the grass stain on your back.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you would have got that on your shoulder.
I think I had to throw them damn jeans away because like the grass stain wouldn't come out when I washed it.
Homecoming 2015, bro. I had worked all day. All the homeboys pulled up straight.
Homecoming 2015, I think I was there.
You may have been. I don't remember much of it. I kicked it the first night and gave up homecoming for the rest of the weekend.
What college is it?
I went to Lincoln University in Jefferson City. Shout out ALU, my peoples. So I was working at the Walgreens on the Boulevard.
Mhm.
I just got done talking to Joe Torre. I just walked in that motherfucker, all that shit. My nigga Lamar pulled in. He was in the band. He like, hey, bro, I'm in town. He like, shit, I'm finna pull up on him. Like, I get off at this time. I'm gonna pull up, pick you up. So I went from there to the school. I'm at the little band bonfire on the campus. We kicking it. We go straight to the crib. Only thing I had to eat all day was 3 chicken strips from Lee's that this old lady Elva bought. Yeah, I be when I be too turned up, I be forgetting sometimes.
If you go back to all of like the most turned up days in your life, everything that was so lit, like you like, man, you ain't eat.
But it depends on what time I start drinking.
Yeah,
if I know we're not drinking till like
you know what I'm
12,
saying? Like you know for a fact the most turned up stories you got. Your ass did not
but
sit
that should
down
be
to-
because
like,
it should be
you don't
happening
eat.
on accident. It's like, yes, I planned on turning up. I didn't know it was gonna start this early. And by the time you realize you ain't ate, it's too fucking far gone. And she was like, bro, if I eat right this second, I'm gonna throw that shit right back up. So now I gotta stick with this shit at this point. And bro, I remember I had all this liquor. We got to this house party. I'm drinking this mixed drink. That's what my downfall was. When they mixing shit with the Hawaiian punches and shit. Hawaiian punch, we need to do a study on that shit to how you could put a whole bag of Sonic ice in that motherfucker and it don't get cold. I don't understand why that shit is so hot.
I'm just thinking about the French drink right now.
Yeah, nah, bro. And look, crazy part, it was green, but it wasn't no piss because I done had piss do me wrong too. But it's Iota Piss. They Centaur Piss.
I'm a member of Iota.
That's the name of the drink.
And our fraternity drink is called Centaur Piss because our Centaur is our mascot, which is half man, half horse. And so we call it Centaur Piss. And that's
Talking about a slippery slope.
yeah.
It's
tell
good to the
everybody, like,
motherfucker.
hey, drink at your own will. Like 1 cup, you good. 2 cup, you great. 3 cup, nigga, I have no control.
Oh my God.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the downfall. You'll never know.
I wouldn't know what to
And the
tell you.
crazy-
I'll just tell you this. It costs about $275 to make 1 batch. And that's just alcohol. That ain't all the other shit. About $275 worth of alcohol.
Listen, you talking about hell when y'all when y'all did the Founders Day episode, I'm sitting in the back over here. I ain't even talk on that episode. I let them do their thing. I'm engineering it. I was like, man, pour me a cup. I'm steady drinking before I realized, and I wasn't even having full cups. I'm in the back like, oh my God.
Hey, you know what's crazy? You brought up that episode.
Shout out Jake, because Jake
Yeah.
had some
Shout
shit
out
that
to
night.
Jay. But you know, you brought up that episode. That's the night I met her.
Yeah.
So at the up bar, so one of my chapter bros, his wife is the general manager there.
Mm.
So you know that's why we have our Founders Day event there every year. And I don't even know how we got started. I was talking about doing my radio show, and was that your mom?
I remember you telling me this
Her mom was
story.
like, my baby need to be on y'all show. I'm like, well, shit, let's make it happen.
I remember you, but you was like, some girl. I remember you sent me the Instagram. You was like, she do this video and this song. We need to get on the show. I definitely remember that shit. So look, everything come full circle, unbeknownst to me. So
Let's get into some of these random topics because I looked at the clock. And I said, oh,
yeah,
shit.
we doing our thing per usual. St. Louis. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody in here besides me is from St. Louis.
You're not from St. Louis? Where are you from?
Okay.
What part of Illinois? Maryville. Shout out to Maryville. I only rock with Maryville. My daughter was born at Anderson Hospital, so that's why I rock with.
I fucks with the
I
east
used to live in
side.
Edwardsville, so
I fucks with the east side. Niggas be talking ill on the east side. I fuck with the east side. I stayed on both sides. I lived in Cahokia when I moved here, and then I stayed in Cahokia for 3 years,
So you was over there for a minute.
3.5 years, and then I've been in the county for the past 1.5 years, 2. It was quiet in Cahokia. I ain't dealing with too much bullshit. I ain't like niggas ain't had sidewalks. I'm like, that was my downfall. Like, shit, I had a dog. I walk around the block. Shit. Other than that, though, I like that everything was right there. Like I could go run to the little Walmart right quick. They closed that bitch down. I'm mad I ain't go when they was closing it down. Cause shit, they closed the motherfucker down. Niggas was doing nothing but hitting licks in that bitch every day anyway. That was the Walmart you go steal from. Like, just like how West Florida's a Walmart. Somebody posted the other day. My nigga Nando, shout out my nigga Nando STL. He posted, why y'all don't fuck with the West Florida Walmart? My comment was, nigga, I do my best still in there. Like, I tell people I get reparations by choice or by force. Either you gonna give me my money or the self-checkout line gonna give me what I need. The choice is yours. I'm not gonna come through this bitch and buy a TV for a pack of meat, but I definitely done bought a rib. I definitely done took them stickers and taped a pack of Kool-Aid on the back of a slab of ribs and walked up out that bitch because beef ribs cost a lot. You not finna get me? Yeah, I do. I'll be going to the crib. My girl be like, damn, you bought all this meat? I'm like, girl, you know, boy, I got buy one, get one free. 4th of July meat. She's like, for real? Yeah. I'm gonna buy one of these motherfuckers and the other one mine. The fuck, nigga? Get it back in blood. Get it back. I'm going for the gut. Because my thing is, if you gonna steal, you gotta go for the gusto. Ain't no point for me going to the back to see that they done caught me all these times and I'm in this bitch with a pack of noodles. No, I'm finna leave this motherfucker. Listen, if I could put a 75 in my goddamn Altima out there, I would have put a 75-inch TV on that bitch and dip. Fuck it, because they steal from us. Yeah. COVID been over with for 4 years. Y'all done made all that. And first of all, Walmart not finna act like they went broke during COVID. Like niggas wasn't buying out all the motherfucking food in that bitch. Exactly. I'm tired of everything. To this day.
Motherfuckers never closed.
To this day, I don't understand why niggas bought more tissue than food. Did y'all niggas think you was finna boo-boo more than you normally thought? That shit was crazy to me. I'm like, you go to the store. The first thing motherfuckers thought to buy was, the world finna shut down. I'm gonna need to wipe my ass more than usual. Let me go get some tissue. Like, that makes no sense. I had to go to store after store. Then they in there limiting. I only buy one pack of tissue, but nigga, I'm gonna steal the other one then because everybody else is loaded up. These white people know something I don't know.
Hey, shout out to my school district at the time because when they first sent us home, they was like, y'all can come up here and get packages. You go up there and get packages. Man, it's all the toilet paper that we was gonna use for the rest.
But I don't want that one ply ass shit.
No, we had the teacher supply, the shit that was in the teacher's lab.
They do y'all better than us. SLPS is making us use one ply. You can motherfucking thump the tissue. That bitch gonna rip in half. Unless that tissue, you don't want boo-boo in the bathroom. You gotta ball that motherfucker up, or you done went through the paper. It's like, oh my god, this on my motherfucker. Like, I'll be in that motherfucker like. Y'all don't like us. They think because I gave niggas them bonuses. I do appreciate the little bonus. They did make my Christmas check wonderful, but I'll take some 2-ply. I mean, what's a pack of Charmin? Like, come on now. When Charmin don't make them big ass rolls, because you steal one of them, you gonna wipe your ass for 3, 4, 5 months at the crib, because that motherfucker lasts forever. Just one person. But before we got on this tangent. Yeah. Is because STO's weather is nothing but a tangent to me. That motherfucker will be cold one day. We just went from ice outside. We couldn't go nowhere. So it was 50 degrees today and raining. If crackhead was a weather, it would be St. Louis.
Oh yeah, St. Louis. If y'all think about it, man, we've had days. I remember, Facebook memories always remind you of old shit. I remember, I think it was last year, where it was 60 degrees in the morning.
And then
I got to work.
Snowstorm.
And that night, this shit was like 12. Yeah. And they was like, I'm like, what the, like, you go outside, you literally felt the temperature drop.
I'm like, bro, listen. And then woke up, it was so much motherfucking snow. Because that's when I still do them here and there, but I do a mic performance called Do That Shit Live Performances. And my first one, I did a bunch of them, then I put them out coincidentally, like unbeknownst to me, another nigga out here doing them had the same name. So because he had it first, I ain't know my shit was popping more. But I redid the episodes. Spade is a spade. But I redid them with a new name because I ain't one of them niggas. I'll talk to dude. I'm like, I ain't do that on purpose. We was cool. So when I reshot one, it was happening because of that snowstorm. The nigga was like, bro, I can make it out there. I'm gonna have this chick drive me. We'll knock that shit out. But there was snowing so much that nigga couldn't get down to my street. Like, he had to park at the top. I literally took all my equipment, walked from the crib up to the top of that motherfucking hill, set that shit up in the snowstorm. We sitting out there, shaking, hands cold. I brought one of the kids out there with me because he want to go. I'm like, bro, I don't understand how the fuck it was just 60 degrees. And now I'm in the goddamn Appalachian Mountains dealing with goddamn all this motherfucking snow.
Did y'all see the motherfucking videos from Monday?
Nigga,
First goddamn fire truck.
look, a nigga shared that motherfucker on there with the greatest caption that came from a song. So I parallel double parked that motherfucker sideways.
Yeah,
Old folks talking about back in my day. Like, nigga, he whipped that bitch. I heard he did. He hit like the back of a car. If that's all the damage you did, I'll take the L from that. Because that nigga whipped that bitch in a circle and parked that motherfucker on the side of the crib. I seen the video from two angles. One from the people across the street, and then one from the lady next door. She was just happy to be outside. And that motherfucker, I was like, the fuck? Like, I can't picture seeing this bitch coming down. The first thing I'm thinking, like, that motherfucker gonna hit my crib. I didn't prepare for that shit.
Like,
tear some shit. All I'm thinking about is
whole fire truck. Like,
they're gonna have to name one of the departments after me.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna sue y'all niggas. Sorry.
All them little townhouses was gonna be gone.
Oh no, bro. If that shit would have hopped that curb like I thought it was going to, he was taking out at least two of them cribs. Like, this is a big ass, I don't know how many ton fire truck. Look, that motherfucker, look, them wheels was all the infinity rings. Because I don't know how that nigga, I know that person whose house it didn't hit. If they was there watching that shit, because shit, you shouldn't. If he couldn't make it down your street, I know you couldn't make it up that bitch. I know that motherfucker prayed. That nigga went to church. He did everything he needed to do after that, because you literally could have lost your entire house. And depending on where you was at in the house, if you was on the front part upstairs, you coming down with it. If you was on the bottom, you getting hit from the shit. That people always say what they are doing in the situation, but that shit happens in a split second. Yes, your logic tells you I'm gonna run. But shit, you watching this motherfucker hoping he don't hit your crib. By the time you think about running, the shock done kicked in and you can't fucking move. And it's just a blessing that nigga I watched. And I'm telling people, bro, SLPS, we was the last people to find out they called out school. I'm like, bro, why do y'all wait? We didn't get that automated phone call till 4:50 in the morning.
We got that at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, yeah, it'd be one thing. Now I remember growing up, they waited till the morning time and they do that shit. Sometimes if it started early, they'll go ahead. But at this point, when every school post-COVID is 1-to-1, every school got Chromebooks and iPads and everything, just cancel the shit and let these kids be at home. You know what I'm saying?
They sent an email for us the week before about possible virtual on the day we ended up not even having it. But still make them take it home every day just in case. I didn't make them kids take that shit home Friday. I'm like, nigga, y'all teacher ain't even here, so she ain't even gonna have her shit to log in. Half of y'all niggas ain't gonna log in. No way. Y'all just want the tablet to go home and play on it.
Yeah.
Plug that shit up.
My son did.
Plug the shit up.
He was like, this iPad newer than the iPad you got for me. So shit.
Look, they was like, but Mr. A, they said we supposed to take home every day. I'm like, little do y'all know, I'm the nigga over the tech in here. You wouldn't have an iPad if I ain't gonna pick them up and program them. Plug the shit up. Cause you finna go home and they so slow. They got the Teams chat. They be in there straight talking to each other. And I'll be able to tell them, are y'all slow? You know we can read this. I'm a straightforward kid. When I ask a kid a question, I know they know the answer. They're not trying. I'm like, do I need to take you down to the classroom with the 4 or 5 kids? They like, no, okay, then stop acting like you that, because I know you smart. I'm not gonna treat you like no dummy because you want me to treat you like no dummy. But if you want to, I'm gonna start treating like that. I'm gonna go get you tested and make sure you go on the sped.
I remember the Zoom days. They be in them comments, and I'm like, yeah, I know I see this, right?
I'm like,
I see this.
Y'all stupid. I had a little boy. They sent me an email this morning. The little boy cursed over the weekend. Now, I knew it was him because the nigga can't spell shit. He spelled bitch like BITTCH. He was close. He was close. But the fact, I was proud that he did spell everything else right, because he just got moved to their classes. But he needed. And to me, listen, I would rather you get the sped help you need now before your ass is a sped adult out in this fucking world and somebody got to deal with your ass. Because I'm like, the way I be telling them kids, the way y'all act, y'all are going to be by far. I'm like, I hope all of y'all start y'all own businesses. Because if you think you're going to get a regular job, y'all niggas going to be by far the worst employees we've had to do. Because y'all don't try. Oh, yeah. It trickled down.
Oh, yeah.
You realize a kid don't be having it all, and then you meet the parent. And I'll be like, you know, I'm gonna give you a little more grace, because your motherfucking mama need to be in the same class you in.
I got a question. I was looking at these random.
What you got?
I got a question, and I want Big Mami to answer first.
Sure.
So, the GOAT, the legend, Snoop Dogg, turned down OnlyFans deal. Would you turn down an OnlyFans deal?
Depending on what I'm doing, I already have an OnlyFans.
Oh
anyway,
shit.
So.
Well, enlighten us upon this OnlyFans.
And for those who want to know, if you look at the links, I did provide that link for you all to click on because I'm all about supporting Black businesses. Donate that money.
Yeah. It really depends on like what I'm doing, but I don't really be on my OnlyFans kind of doing like too much. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like we have to subscribe and see, but yeah.
She ain't giving y'all the free content. Well, Snoop, when he turned down his, they offered him $100 million. And he said, pretty much, they wanted him to come on there, you Snoop, pull that motherfucker out. He's like, I got a black wife. She not going. That I respect. As in the words of Mike Epps, all about the Benjamins, $100 million motherfucking dollars. Do you need me to spin it around like a helicopter? Like Petey Papa said in North Carolina? $100 million motherfucking dollars?
I got a question.
I get it, but like it's like at the same time.
I'll be on that bitch naked skating.
Everybody have like I guess like just morals, like they said.
I just want to know. Hey, I know my wife watching.
I get it.
I know my wife watching.
For $100 million, I'm like, girl.
Like for $100 million.
For $100 million, my girl would be like, nigga, do you need me to hold it in that motherfucker? But it's different if a nigga asks you, like Snoop is a rich nigga. Offer him $1 million, do some shit, really not gonna move him because he's touched millions. Over his course of life, he's touched hundreds of millions of dollars. That ain't shit to him.
Are you asking like
Nico,
myself? Like when I do that?
$100 million.
$100 million, like
for $100 million, as long as ain't no other nigga involved in this whatsoever and no woman doing nothing to make me feel weird, I'm with the shit. Don't even. I'm not anything that I wouldn't do in my normal life. I'm still not gonna do for $100 million. That's flat. Like if I wouldn't do it for free, I'm not gonna do it for free. Because if nigga, I've done some. I've been telling people I'd have done some shit for free. I'm not gonna do. If I ain't gonna do it for free, $100 million ain't gonna change it. Like because then at that point, nigga, you able to be bought. A nigga let you go outside of your morals for money. And that means $100 million is what they offer. You would do it for way less. You can offer a nigga $1 million. They be like, shit, I'd have did that bitch for $50,000. Well, dumbass nigga. Okay, now I know next time they're going to offer you 50 bands. I ain't doing none of this. I wouldn't do it on my normal day-to-day freaky life.
Okay, I agree with you. Yeah.
that just made me think.
For $100 million, I'll be in this bitch skating ass naked. Not scared. I ain't boo-booing on shit. That is, first of all, that is some nasty ass shit. And I don't know who I judge more, the motherfucker boo-booing or the motherfucker paying to see somebody boo-boo. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like what?
I don't know.
Doing, like,
receiving money to boo-boo is crazy. But I do think I judge the nigga who asked for it first. Like how did you even introduce that? Like, yeah, I like you. You be boo-booing. Like, well, everybody boo-boo. I get that, but like, do you boo-boo on people a video for money? Yeah. That's why I don't need to go over there.
Yeah,
I ain't going to Dubai because they be tripping.
Yeah, I legit, I was telling my students today, I was like, I wouldn't go to Dubai, I wouldn't go to the Arab Emirates, I wouldn't go to
Nigga, I'd be locked up before I made it to the hotel room.
Because I curse too much. I curse
Can't
too much.
curse out. You can't yell out loud.
Can't yell.
If me and my girl go, we can't stay in the same room because we're not married. Yeah, if you're not married, you can't be in a room with a woman. If they find out, y'all both going to jail.
Yeah, and
I can't smoke weed. Y'all already lost Nico right there. You can't smoke. I heard you ain't supposed to. Like, I can't bring my reefer. I can't smoke my reefer. What do y'all want me to do over here? I don't want to ride no sand dude.
My wife walking around in her hijab all day.
Hell no.
Yeah, like,
hell no.
My wife, you can't show your hair.
It's hot, girl. You ain't finna
Like,
walk
it's a
around.
Muslim country, so you can't show your hair.
I'm walking past you in that motherfucker like That's Beyonce. They paid her like $100 million to do that shit.
It's Beyonce.
Well, I'd have been up there like we be all night.
Look at, can you? I don't know.
Listen, I'll tell you where I can show it. Atlanta.
I curse too much.
I can smoke my weed, yell, and curse in Atlanta. And so I'm gonna just keep going to Atlanta. Ain't nothing but the hood Dubai. I'm gonna just keep going to motherfucking Atlanta and call it a day. It really is. And it's just never been a place like I see all the beautiful stuff that's cool, but it's a lot of other places that's beautiful. Dubai's off my list and Australia's off my list because I done seen too many random ass animal
Big ass
insects and
bugs.
shit.
Yeah.
Australia be having motherfucking spiders the size of my head. What am I supposed to do when I run across one of them?
Yeah, my wife friend is talking about going to Australia. She's like, yeah, I ain't even ask you because I knew I wasn't going. I'm like, no.
Yeah, you can go down motherfucker under on your
That's
own.
where Steve Irwin always randomly found the shit that we was like, the hell,
Damn.
no, I'm good.
Damn, I'll be seeing the shit on. I'll be like, damn, nigga, what? Nah, that shit dead for me,
Hey,
man.
man, I think it's time we ask Big Mami.
Here's the time that we ask
I think it's time we put her on the hot seat.
motherfucking questions.
So tell our listeners and viewers a little bit about yourself and what you do.
So basically, I do music. I'm an artist. I started doing this around like, I want to say like during 2020, during the pandemic or whatever. I did it as like a hobby or whatever like that first, and it just turned into something more serious for me. And I really enjoy doing it. I also work a 9 to 5, of course. Nothing wrong with that, guys. You know what I mean?
Nothing.
And I do that. I do OnlyFans and I do music.
Hustler.
Yeah.
Hey, I want y'all to hear that part. I'm capitalizing for y'all niggas who still been trying to put that mixtape out and it ain't went nowhere past your cousins. Ain't nothing wrong with working to support your dream. If you truly love what you do and you truly believe in yourself, it's only so many things you can do where you could just give up everything and put all that effort in. Now, if you ain't got no kids, no real responsibilities to do it, I've done it before, and I got a kid. I still pay my bills, made sure everything. I made sure my money was set in order so I wouldn't be out here struggling, and I knew I had enough of a hustle because I shoot videos. So, shit, I'm just going to build this up. But after a while, I was like, I like buying shit. And I got to budget my life like a motherfucker. I buy $200 shoes too often to be living on a budget like that. So I was like, fuck, I got to get back to working. But it helped me get better equipment. I don't have to stop shooting videos because eventually one day this may work out to be this the only thing I got to do. And I found something that I didn't realize I was going to love doing. And it's like, well, I kill two birds at one stone. So I get paid. Now I get paid to edit my videos on y'all clock. Thank you.
That's dope. Yeah.
So, I mean, with you doing music, what was the initial thing that made you really want to get into it? Like, I know this is what I want to do.
I think just like hearing like my first song, like when I first recorded or whatever like that, it just, I'm like, okay, it sounds pretty good. Like I want to kind of just take it more seriously. So I started going to the studio just more often and just like kind of perfecting my craft or whatever. And I just like really just kept at it and just been consistent with it. And I love it. It's fun.
Consistency is
It's
the key.
It's a good hobby. Like at the same time, like I can like express myself like through music or whatever, and just pop my shit as well. Yeah.
Right. And that's the part right there. It's your art.
Yeah.
Create it, express it how you want to. Can't nobody limit your art. Even though we live in a society where they're trying to limit your art, that's why I respect people who still stand true to yourself. Of course, you ain't got to dog nobody out in it. But nigga, I'm just be true to me. I'm not finna not say what I want to say because I got to tiptoe around niggas and they feelings.
Yeah.
Shit pointless.
So how does your style differ from other female rappers?
How's my style different? I would just say, I haven't really saw like any like, curvy chicks doing this like that. I mean, of course, like, Missy Elliott, shout out to her, like,
Shout out to
that's
Missy.
dope as fuck. But I guess, like, just from my generation, I haven't really, like, seen, like, no one just do it in a more sexy, just popping in shit type of way or whatever. So I want to kind of just, like, make my own lane for that and just, like, make, my community, of course, like, curvy women, like, just more confident, like, just, yeah.
I'm feeling confidence is key. Everybody deserve good representation.
So, like on top of that, who was some of your what's some of the artists that influenced that career?
Definitely Meg Thee Stallion influenced me. Like that's how I kind of like got into it.
Influenced me too.
My brother, shout out to D-Lo, to make me like a Meg Thee
Shout out
Stallion
D-Lo.
beat, and I'm like, I'm hop on it or whatever. So she's like one of my main, and also like Nicki Minaj, of course. Like she's like the blueprint of this shit. Like you can't really like talk about female rap without like saying Nicki Minaj at this point.
Meg's so fine.
Yeah.
Like, how does one woman become that fine?
She's fine.
Megan Thee Stallion. It's just like, nigga, it's like you walk into and the picture, she was a regular college student. I couldn't picture just being a nigga on campus and be like, nigga, who is this?
I'm pretty much like similar like Megan because I actually started back when while I was getting my master's degree as well.
I heard
You got a
that.
master's degree.
I have a master's.
Hold on, where you go to school at?
I went to I graduated from Harrisville State University.
Shout out to the HBCUs.
The only black HBCU in St. Louis.
That's true.
And I also went to get my master's at Lindenwood University.
Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's
Like
up.
administration, same thing as like making sound.
Okay. So look, what you said, the first time you really realized this was for you after your first song. What is, a studio session with you? Like, what is the process like when you getting in there creating?
Definitely need some liquor.
Really?
Definitely need some little liquor or whatever, like a little weed, you know what I'm saying? And just like my brother beats, and I like to actually like right before I go, because I like to like just get in there and just like just do it. I don't really like to get in there and like to the studio and just be sitting there like what I'm gonna say, whatever like this. So I just make sure I have like the song already written out, and then I go in there and just drop it.
So with doing that, because I've heard some people do it that way. I heard some people like to write at the time, and then I heard people just freestyle and you just keep building off of what you're doing. Do you are the beats you going to like? Are you already listening, like hearing those beats, or as at times you don't wrote something and then you go in that motherfucker and your brother's creating something to match up to what you're doing? Like I've seen, what's his name from here, Chop Squad. That's how he did. What King Von's? I can't never remember the song. I know all the words. Crazy Story. I don't know if it was Crazy Story Part 3 or Took Her to the O. But King Von wrote all the verses. Either one when he's in jail, he did one like on the train ride back to where he was coming from getting out of jail. And he just rapped the shit to him. Chop Squad made the beat around what he heard to fit that. And it's like, I know some people do it like that. So is that something like you do as well? Like, or something that you would feel like, I'm gonna write this shit and we're gonna make it work, nigga. Like, y'all want you to create to the beat. That's a challenge for you, bro. I know you watching. I need her to come and write something, and then she just gotta rap that shit, and you just gotta put that magic together. Because that's when you go get some heat that you ain't even think about. Because it's like, damn, I sent her one. Let me make something to what you already doing, and level up that.
Because when you writing, do you kind of have like something in your head already?
Like far as like a beat?
Yeah.
No, sometimes I just be writing just to be writing, and then like I just hear like one of his beats, and I kind of just try to like practice on it or whatever like that. That's how I normally sometimes do it, or I'll listen to the beat first, and then I'll kind of just write to the beat. But I never like tried it like the way that you just did. Like that's pretty dope.
Y'all should try that one. Just some. And then that's one of them things like just work out. I don't really like that. Take up too much time, but it's a cool like just a creating thing. Like because as a creator, I'll be trying to do this certain shit. Because I actually shout out to my nigga DJ Keys. I'd have been on 2 tracks. I'm one of them niggas that do like a DJ drama type shit. I like talking on songs. I used to joke about it. When my nigga Keys got a song he do, this is like the 4th installment of it, I think. It was 22nd or 4th. I can't remember the number I saw. But he hit me up like, hey, listen to this. What that nigga did talking is what I want you to do on this one. So I got like 3 verses in, I got an intro and 3 verses in between where I just get to talk shit. But it's not gonna be, I usually freestyle that shit. I come in there, I'll write something, don't like the motherfucker, and I'll just put my phone down and just say what the first thing come out. And it usually is a one take, that shit work. But this time I'm gonna like methodically think this out because he's like, he's like, bro, talk. So I'm finna come in there like smooth groove, old school player talking shit. Like one of them old niggas that you be outside, the nigga you think don't know nothing. But he dropping so much random knowledge by saying goofy shit, and you put it together like nigga, one fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish, nigga, knick-knack, paddywhack, the dog done got the bone, bro. And you be sitting there thinking like the dog got the fucking bone, and it didn't make sense. But that's my thing. But bro said he with it. He said he gonna cook it up.
And I think that's gonna also build that bond between her and her producer. They're gonna be able to learn each other even more.
Because then after that, y'all creating is gonna be like, we've created you a sound like based off of this. I know where we're going. Oh, y'all heard that. The project, what's the name of the mixtape?
It's called Big Mami.
Get it. Self-titled.
Big Mami.
Big Mami mixtape.
So question. I know your first name, right? So I know where the Jerry come from, right? When did Big Mami come into this? Like where at what point was I'm gonna call myself Big Mami? And like when did it come? Like what made you do this?
It's like something a nigga gave.
Pretty much. I heard like Big Papa song playing, and I'm like, that's Big Papa. I want to be Big Mama. Like, ain't no Big Mommies out here, so. But I changed to Big Mami, like, make it more sexy.
Man, Big Mama sound like Big Mama, your arm.
Yeah, like
your arm.
That's gonna be cooking all the stuff. I'm not that. I'm Big Mami, like just
That's my
sexy
favorite.
or whatever like that. So yeah.
I say that shit so random all the time.
Before we get to these other questions, I've seen like I follow you on Instagram. So,
I saw the video.
Yeah, we've seen the video.
I seen the video.
We've seen the video.
Like the video?
Yes.
My first one, all I saw was some fishnets and some pasties.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I saw the joint with the red joint. Yeah.
I got them for the
got the
people.
little red
I got a little snippet for the people.
Huh? No, is it? I don't know. I can't remember the name of the song. I just remember it was like a red lace joint that she had on. It might have been like another.
I'll have to send you the email with the videos. Yeah, you can scroll through.
But so, how do you feel like putting on for curvy women, for plus size women, for just going out there and being? Because, like I said, the pasties, we saw the pasties already. You know, so we met Big and Mami already. You know, so like, how do you feel? Like, how do you feel people receive you?
How they receive me? I get a lot of good feedback, but I know if I make it to like a higher skill, I know I'm gonna get some criticism, which is totally fine. And I really don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very confident in myself, and I really don't care what people think about me like that. Honestly, I never have, never will. That's just what it is for me.
I ain't mad at it at all.
I love myself.
So where do you see your career in the next 5 years?
As music.
You tell us.
You
might have most of that in the pipeline. And OnlyFans.
I mean, I think I see it doing really, really good. Like, I think like just me being there with you guys is a good step in the right direction. Honestly, like because you guys asked me to come here, so I think that's like really awesome for me, and also you guys as well, because you just never know like where we both could like end up in life. So I'm just like grateful that you guys. I'm honored to be here right now. So, and I do appreciate being here as well.
Oh, we happy to have you.
Yeah, we definitely happy to have you.
Yeah, definitely like happy to be here. So I can see it like just definitely like continuously elevating or whatever like that. Like I just think me also doing this video that I just did for lipstick. It's gonna like kind of just put me like on the map. Maybe hopefully let's see. You know what I mean? Hopefully.
I'm gonna go look.
We're gonna see. Yeah. It's not out yet, but like
I know.
You're like, I'm fine what I was talking about. Goddamn.
It's not out yet, but like it's gonna be dropping all down the time day, like my
okay.
Video.
Oh, it's coming soon, y'all. Coming soon. So
that's what I was talking about there.
Yeah, Big Mami. Yeah.
I saw that picture.
We
ain't seen the video yet.
Yeah, we ain't seen the video. I was just like,
it's coming, y'all. Just wait on it. Shout out to the shooters out here. Who shot the video?
Shout out to D Nice.
Shout out to D Nice. He got some good work. Shout out to D Nice.
This is you right here. This you.
That's Keisha. That's my girl.
That's Keisha. That's okay.
Yeah, we see you. I see you.
Shout out Keisha too.
Shout out Keisha. So, what's next for Big Mami?
What's next for Big Mami? More music dropping soon, of course. Definitely more interviews, more just different content. So I do plan on doing like a 20 versus 1 those videos on YouTube. I plan on doing one for myself, 20 versus like guys or whatever like that, to like date Big Mami. So I plan on doing that as well.
Need a funny nigga to hold the mic.
Yeah,
I'll be free sometimes.
Look, because
I'll be free. I'll be happy to be on my nigga be free.
It's coming.
Hey, I'm with it. I'm always with collabing and content creation. That's what I do. That's what I do.
So, have you seen those type of videos before?
I have. Oh yeah, plenty of them.
Yeah,
nigga just got beat up. The funniest one I seen was Charleston White.
Yeah, he got some. Yeah, he's very
Bro, that shit was so funny.
Yes.
They brought that nigga Shamar out. He went off.
He went off. He did not like that at all. But I plan on doing that as well. Just different little things, like trying to kind of get into my content creating bag more. Of course, OnlyFans too. You know, like I said, I'm not really doing like that type of OnlyFans. Okay, just like you know that just it's more so like matching with my brand.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Everybody, you can't be you can't be just. Some people be doing shit. I'm like, bro, anyway, that's not you.
I'm not judging nobody.
Oh no, shit, I'm all. I support black businesses.
Personally, I'm just not,
Hey, I bought one from this girl I went to college with. I was like, you got all. Man, I always want to see that motherfucker. I'll spend $10 on weed. I'll give you this dub. I'm finna unsubscribe as soon as I do it because I don't plan on keeping it. But you got me $10. And I was like, you know what? It lived up to the hype. It was everything I thought it was and more. She was doing a whole lot more on there than I anticipated. I was like, oh, you nasty. Turn up then. So, I mean, where can our listener viewers find all things Big Mami Jeri?
Big Mami Jeri is on all platforms, like everywhere. So, like, just, type in Big Mami Jeri, you'll find me.
Y'all hear that? That's BIGMAMIJERI for all my slow listeners. I love y'all, but I'm here. As an educator, I'm here to help. But we got to clap it up to Big Mami Jeri, and then we got to hit her with she got to go into that fire.
Yeah, before we let you up out of here, I got to put you on the hot seat.
Hiroshima's still going.
Yeah, Hiroshima is still going.
That motherfucker last, boy.
So this is my favorite part of the show. It's called the rapid fire. Study long, study wrong, like a good game of spades.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna ask you a question. First thing coming to your mind is what you answer. Don't be taking all day. We're trying to get up out of here. I'm sleepy.
Right.
Favorite artist of all time?
Future.
Future.
Dream vacation.
Tokyo.
I'm with that.
Favorite album of all time?
Something Future. I'll just do self-titled Future. Yeah.
Most influential person in your life?
My mom.
Shout out, Mom.
Hey, shout out to Mom. Mom made this happen right
So you
here.
gonna put my motherfucking baby on this goddamn show because she need it. She deserve it. And we got it here.
Favorite food?
Steak.
I appreciate it, good.
From what place?
I love Tucker's place.
I
Medium.
want to try that expensive ass whack goose steak.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna pay for it.
Shout out Tucker's place.
I can't fathom paying no $1,000 for no steak.
I know one. I hate going to
That motherfucker boo boo out the same way as that $50 steak.
They don't always go up to the hype like that.
Like that the first time I went to Ruth's Chris.
I heard that shit is overrated.
It's so overrated. I was.
Boy, that shit
when I
downtown.
left there.
But I mean, Tucker's place is really good.
Then you come going to Roof Chris downtown, you come outside, you in the episode of The Wire because it's so fucking gully down. I'll never forget being downtown. I'm like, bro, this is a live action play of The Wire, minus Amsterdam. And they got that shit over by the Peabodys.
Favorite song that you did, that you
That
created?
I did. Let's see.
If you had one song that you was gonna get that somebody brand new,
The
never
track
heard
you
of
give,
the track you would introduce yourself to somebody. The track you taking in front of Jermaine Dupri.
I'm gonna just like go with the first song that I put out.
nigga look like a little
It's called
plug.
Real Big Bitch Shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it was inspired by Make This Time. So.
Okay.
Real
Wait,
hot
look,
girl
we
shit.
got a second back there in the back. She's like,
She was like, I would pick that one too.
That was my first.
That's
song.
not supposed to be.
if you had one wish, what would it be?
To stay young forever,
I don't know, man.
like around like 20. This age right now.
Nah, you ain't even hit shit. You ain't even look. You ain't even hit the for real. Low key, you think your 20s lit until you get 30, and it's not like now you lit with like money.
Or I just would never die.
Man, I couldn't.
Be alive forever. Because I want to see like how the world evolves, like over time.
Yeah, I used to want to be a vampire one time. Like,
Yeah, you want to be Pharrell?
Yeah, vampire, yeah.
Nigga, you gonna be Pharrell Williams?
hey, that nigga is
That nigga, bro, this nigga don't age. This nigga like 600. I call him Dumbledore. That nigga like 625, and he just keep putting out new fucking tracks. Now he the fucking like he over the design and the shit at Louis Vuitton. We making some heat. That nigga got some $18,000 Timberlands
The
coming out.
niggas made some heat over here. So
$18,000 Timberlands. Them motherfuckers got 24 karat gold on. It's the whole monogram, like how them brown bags be. The whole Timberland is like that. All the gold on there is 24 karat gold. I'm like, boy, for $24,000, I better be able to walk on water.
Okay.
And I mean, not by myself. If Jesus ain't standing next to me while I'm walking and we ain't over on the Mississippi, I don't want them bitches.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I done spent some money on some. I ain't never went crazy though. I try to catch my shit for retail. Call myself the retail god because I'm not finna be paying all these crazy resale prices, $600, $700 for a shoe that came out for $200. Nigga, fuck you.
Yeah.
We'll fight. Like before I spend that shit, man.
hey man, who coming on next weekend?
Oh, we gotta clap it up one more again though.
Oh yeah.
The Big Mami Jeri, man. We had a wonderful, wonderful episode. We kept it under 2 hours today, y'all. I'm proud of myself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But next week, man, we finna turn it up, man. I get to bring back. He's the first episode that started the numerology corner. I get to bring back to my favorite. I don't even want to call him. I mean, you could say, I'll say St. Louis rapper. Can't call him local because, bro, international with it. He a million stream album type nigga. Even though he's just a regular nigga. Shout out my nigga Lou Tribe Jig, man.
Yes,
He gonna be in the building. Y'all know I fucks with Lou Tribe. I play a lot of Lou Tribe music, man. That's the homie. We built a cool connection. Just off meeting each other. I shot my first wedding with him because he needed his package, needed a second shooter. He's like, bro, I know you would answer. And we've been wrong. We was rocking before then, but I pulled up. I only got paid to be there for 3 hours. I stayed for like 6, just because we was cool. I was a new vibe. And now I get to shoot my own first wedding in Jeff City on 314 Day. So that's gonna be fun. Can't wait to go do that, man. But make sure y'all tap in next week. You know you got to be back, man. We're gonna do our wonderful thing we call Postal Podcasting because rain, sleet, or snow. We gonna give you that motherfucking news, the blues, clues. And everything. I just keep saying that. The news, the blues, clues, and everything else in between. That you can use, goddammit. Sound like I sound like Matilda Daddy. Like a bad used car salesman. But as always, man, I'm your boy NicoThaGreat.
Man, it's the Past Master.
It's episode number 23, season 2. Big Mami's house. I appreciate y'all ashy niggas for kicking it with us per usual. Make sure y'all tap in next week. My nigga Lou Tribe is on here. We finna go crazy. Shout out to Big Mami Jeri. We kicked it hard. We had a good time. Shout out to all her people that pulled up in this motherfucker. You know what it is. Tap in next week. We out this motherfucker.